It's the Grindtime podcast, y'all. Good morning, little cuz. How we doing today?
Man, we good, man. Top of the morning, man. We good, man.
Top
Early
of the morning.
grind.
Grindtime, baby. Grindtime Sports Talk in the mornings. I'm your host, BALDHEAD with DB. About to get this basketball knowledge in for the day. Get y'all dose.
We in here. We in the building, man. Let's do it,
Get
man.
my
Let's
own
get to
dose. Yeah, man. Good teams going down, man. See them games last night?
Yeah, I did, man. Hey, man, they falling like the Twin Towers, man.
They are. The good teams. Well, you know, the teams that was projected to be good this year. Injuries. Injuries is the primary problem for pretty much everybody that I thought were going to be a little bit better than what they shaping out to be this year, like the Grizzlies, like the 76ers. Grizzlies won last night, but they playing basically a G League team in the Wizards. But the Sixers lose last night. They lose by a pretty decent margin too, man, to the New York Knicks. But you know they don't have no Joel Embiid. Without Joel Embiid, in my opinion, Maxey been kind of up and down with his gameplay. I mean, he had 17 points last night, 4 assists, 2 rebounds. So, yeah, man, he need that big fella in there to really do his thing, man. Did you catch some of the games last night?
I did catch some of the games last night, man. Yeah, I agree, man. Maxey, he do need a big man. He need Embiid. Embiid was a big piece to that puzzle, man, that he needed. Embiid played so much of a part, man. Either with Forrest, even the deflecting, and everybody make no one. If you got a big man down there, no one's gonna be quick to come down there, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That paint, man. You got a big. That's right. Man.
Hey, do you think this season is lost for the Sixers? They lost last night, 106-79 to the Knicks. After, you know, with Joel Embiid and all the bad luck that they've been having over the years, Harden wanting to be traded, Ben Simmons not working out. You think they should shut Maxey down for this? You know, you think they should dial Maxey back and just kind of, because he the best piece that they got outside of Joel Embiid, just kind of keep him fresh for next season?
Well, I think they should let him go and just finish doing his thing. You know what I mean? You don't need to stop him. You know, more you play, the more comfortable you get. You know what I mean? So, with Embiid in the game, I know he was averaging like 25, 30 points a game. He was going off, he was snapping, actually. But then, you know, they got the other piece. They got Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield, he a good player. Buddy Hield a real good player, man.
Yeah, two teams and traded him, though. He got traded from the Kings, and he got traded from, my Pacers. I love the Pacers. I liked them on the Pacers. It actually shocked me that they traded him, but the Pacers got better. They got Pascal Siakam in that trade. So I wouldn't, I don't take nothing away from the Pacers making that trade. But Buddy Hield with the Sixers, he's a catch-and-shoot three-point shooter, but, that ain't really going to be that serviceable until Joel Embiid back down there packing up the paint, kicking the ball out.
Yeah, right. And Joe, he can spread the flow too. So man, he just cover a lot of ground, man. He just cover a lot of flow. Man, he was the most important piece to their puzzle, like I said, man. And
it's the MVP from last year.
You can actually see it.
He the MVP from last year.
Yeah, he was the MVP. So you can actually see that they need him. But he's always hurt, man. It's always something with Joe. You know what I mean? When he's healthy and he in the game, man, it's really hard to stop him. Joe, he a big fella too. You know what I mean?
Right.
Even when he down there, he bumping bodies with your boy Jokic. You know what I mean? Like them be some good matchups, man. Like he one of them big men that it's hard to stop, man, because he got that weight on him too, and then he still the way he still moving. You know what I mean? So is the reason he hurt is because is it because of the way he move?
Who, Joel?
You get what I'm saying? Like,
but his first couple seasons, you remember the whole trust the process thing. The whole trust the process came. They were saying that because he was hurt the first 2 years. They're like, hey man, just trust the process. We got to let this man heal. Only for him to come back play so well that he became the MVP last season, and then here you go, probably the best chance to win the championship this year that he had in his career. Outside of last year, he had a pretty good chance last year with Harden, but he had a pretty good chance this year too. They did upgrade the team to me, but only for him to be hurt again, like he was in the beginning of his career. So I don't know, man. Philly got a lot of bad luck to me, if you ask me.
You know what I say?
What?
I said they playing them too hard over there, man.
Joel?
Send them to the Lakers. Send them to the Lakers. We gonna show them how to use them. You hear me? That's my motto. Send them to the Lakers.
He need Darvin Ham, huh? Darvin Ham gonna coach him up, huh?
Hey, you need somebody.
They send him or LeBron, right? LeBron destroyed. Look at what LeBron did for AD, right? Look how much better of a player in AD's career he is now that he playing with LeBron.
Not only that, but guess what? He got a ring, right?
Mm-hmm.
He wouldn't have got it nowhere.
He got a bubble chip.
That's what I'm saying. Hey,
I don't play that shit, but that's the first thing all the haters gonna say. They gonna say he got a bubble chip. Yeah. They act like wasn't nobody else playing, like LeBron and was out there playing against some niggas from the YMCA or something. Nah, they was playing NBA teams. Niggas who was getting checks just like they got checks, right?
Just like they got checks.
And they beat them niggas.
It wasn't no excuses, and not only that, adding on to that, everybody was energized, man. Everybody was comfortable. It wasn't no traveling. You know what I mean? You ain't have to do the long distance travel thing, sit on no plane and all that for a long person time.
Come on. Like, where are the excuses? Ain't no excuses for that, man.
Ain't no excuses.
My philosophy on that, I personally, just from what you just described, I think that it was harder to win in the bubble than anywhere else. These guys wasn't getting to sleep with their women every night. They all stuck basically on a resort. You know what I mean? Almost like you on in a concentration camp playing basketball. And the most mentally tough team won. LeBron and the Lakers is just what it is. Bubble chip or not.
I agree. That's what it is.
That's what it is, look, cuz. Yeah, we had other games last night other than the Sixers, obviously. I said the Grizzlies, Grizzlies 109, Wizards 97. I think the high score for the Grizzlies was somebody, Jameson. That's what I'm saying. When the stars be out, new players will step up and, I never said his name before, but somebody named Jameson, and then obviously Jaren Jackson had a decent game last night. Kyle Kuzma with the Wizards 24, and Kispert had 22. And my squad, the Pacers, played last night too. Pacers played the Thunder. I don't know, man. The Thunder almost seem like they dialing it back a little bit. They're not winning as regularly as they were, man. What you think that could be too?
You know what I think it is? I think it's them Lakers, man. I think them Lakers derailed them, man.
The Lakers have been beating them up this year. I think they beat the Thunder 3 or 4, or if not 4-0, if they didn't sweep them.
Yeah. They beat them 3 or 4 times. 3 out of 4 times. They have. It's 3-1 right now.
I mean, but they ain't tripping off just the Lakers. The Lakers not even the champs from last year. I mean, Shai Gilgeous, they could easily go through the playoffs and not see the Lakers. The Lakers barely in the playoffs.
Yeah. But we climbing, we coming. But the thing of it is, man, this is the NBA, man. They need to be tripping off of everybody, man. They need to be taking it one game at a time. The same advice I would give my Lakers, man. The same advice I would give them. They need everybody to take it one game at a time, because this is the NBA, and cats is still balling, and it could be the team with the worst record to give you a loss. So you gotta be ready at all times, man. That's my
Well, the Pacers definitely not one of those worst teams. The Pacers are actually one of the better teams in the league to beat them last night. Pascal Siakam had 18, 11, and 4. Miles Turner, 24, 4, and 3. And my guy Tyrese Halliburton, 18, 12, and 4? Pretty good night from they big, because that's the big 3 to me, if you ask me.
Yeah, 18, 12, and 4. Yep, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Halliburton, Siakam 18.
Halliburton ain't been playing as lately, in my opinion, since he came back from his injury. He haven't been playing the way he was playing the first half of the season with him and when they met the Lakers in that the mid-season tournament, the in-season tournament championship game. The Pacers was looking good. That's kind of when I started liking the team because I wasn't no Pacers fan before this year. I became a Pacers fan because of Tyrese Halliburton and just the work he was putting in early in the season. But it do seem like he done dialed it back a little bit over the last, I don't know, since the All-Star break.
Yeah.
It's like his game then I don't know, maybe it's taking the back seat to the new pieces, to Pascal Siakam coming over, you know. Maybe they're just trying to figure out how to win out east.
Yeah. I think that may just be what it is. Them trying to get acclimated, you know what I mean, get adjusted to what's going on, man. And like you say, the new pieces that came on, but 18-12. That's a double. You know what I mean?
Right.
And they still got the W. So I mean, it was the Thunder. I mean, so was he really worried about the Thunder? I mean, they is a team to be worried about. So I'm not saying that they not.
Right.
But did he do all he needed to do? You know what I mean? Or did so that's the thing right there. And then with players getting injured, man, you just never not the same, man. Because it's always in the back of your head. Anything could happen.
The injury's still kind of fresh. I mean, 18-12-4 wasn't no weak game, so he probably just working his way back into his early season form. You know what I'm saying? It's noticeable for me because he was balling so hard early, and I don't know. Now his stats they good. I mean, that's still a great stat line, but I don't know. It just seemed like he was going crazy early in the season, especially hitting those threes.
Yeah, and they had 6 players with double digits, so you know what I mean. So
who the Pacers did?
Yeah, the Pacers.
Yeah, so they moving that ball then.
Yeah, they was most definitely moving that ball around, man. 6 players with double digits. And somebody was doing something, man. It was a lot of swinging, man. It was a lot of swinging.
How you think they match up against? I know this probably sound crazy, but the Celtics at 51-14. How you think the Pacers match up against them? Yeah, you think they got enough from the point guard perspective? The 2 big men, Miles Turner, Pascal Siakam. Because I know Jason. Because, the Celtics are Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, superstar status, and then everybody else is role players. I don't know, man. I think the Pacers could maybe go 5 or 6 games with them. Don't think so?
I don't, honestly. I think, man, you probably give them 1 or 2 that they may win. But I don't think that they doing anything with the Celtics. I don't think that they doing anything with them.
I got you.
That's just what it is, man. I don't see them doing nothing with them. Just what it is. Especially the way they balling right now. Boston is going crazy, man. Like they
are.
The numbers they putting up, man.
Yeah. They beat the Jazz last night.
They beat the
Jazz 123-107 last night. Jason Tatum had 38, 2 and 6. Jaylen Brown didn't play. And they bust the Jazz. Yeah, I mean, I feel you. I personally, I feel like the Celtics is the best team in the East. But like I said, Milwaukee, Cleveland, they right behind them. I don't think Milwaukee or Cleveland could win a championship if they beat the Celtics. But I do think that both of those teams match up good with the Celtics in the East, if that makes sense. But if they made it to the finals, they both would lose to a team like the Nuggets or something like that.
Yeah, man, I got so much to say about them guys, man. When we get to them, man, I'm gonna hold off on them. But personally, I don't think Milwaukee got it in. I don't think
Milwaukee could match up well with the Celtics.
Nah. They play They play a whole different game than what the Celtics is playing Milwaukee. Or they just don't have the chance or the firepower to beat the Celtics, man. They don't, man.
Yeah, Boston shooting the lights out right now with Derek White. Last night Tatum had 38, 2 and 6. Jaylen Brown didn't play. I don't know what's going on with Jaylen Brown. Holiday 16, 8 and 5. Derek White 24, 3 and 6. Hauser 14. Cornette 12. I mean, the Celtics just got scores all over. Yo, man, do you know who I didn't even mention? Kristaps Porzingis. I forgot about him. I guess he didn't play last night either.
Nah, he out with a hamstring pull.
Always hurt, man.
He injured. You know what I mean?
I think he probably not, though, because they probably just saving him for the playoffs because they know he's frail.
I mean, yeah, they may be. You know, Horford out. He out with a big toe sprain.
Damn, so they was short as hell last night.
Yeah, the man, he messed up his big toe, man.
Whatever that.
You know how we feel when we hit that big toe, man.
Oh,
he must hit
boy.
on the coffee table.
So you know he ain't playing no ball and that big toe throbbing on him, right?
Yeah,
he cool.
Yeah.
Like I'm cool tonight, coach.
right, for sure, man. And then Brown, he's out also with an injury, man. He's
What's up with Brown?
I think he strained his lower back.
Oh, okay, back injury.
Yeah, back injury. So
yeah, they need to let him sit, man, because you know that back shit, it'll just pop up on you out the blue in the playoffs, and you be out the rest of the playoffs. So they just need to let bro chill. Besides, they busting anyway without it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? 123, 107 to the Jazz, but the Jazz ain't doing nothing this year. Yo, man, but you know what? I like the Jazz. I like some of the players on the Jazz. Sexton, Clarkson, they're my guys, man. Two great players, man, and would be very key pieces to a good team, but unfortunately they in Utah right now. So
yeah. What's that? George. He dropped 26 and 6 last night.
Yeah, he was their high scorer. Whoever he is, I don't even know who he is.
Yeah. He a young boy. He like 20 years old too. He a young boy.
Oh, rookie.
Man.
Maybe a rookie, a second-year player.
Yeah. He a young boy, man, and he played 35 minutes. You know, them three names you just named, we just named, they both played 30 plus minutes. So, you know,
Sexton, Clarkson, and George.
Yeah, they got. So, you know what I mean? Then White, he shot 7 3-pointers last night. He averaging 15 points a game. So, but you know, he had 24, 3, and 6 last night. You know what I mean? So he stepped up big time, man. Like he increased the numbers. He did do that. So
good stat line, man. Nigga made the All-Star team this year, man. So yeah. Derek White, man. I like him on I like him with the Celtics, man. I think he could be an X factor come playoff time.
Yeah.
And speaking of your boys last night, who you say you don't think gonna do much of nothing, and I don't know, man. They kind of been disappointing to me this season too. But Milwaukee lost last night to Sacramento, 94 to 129 for the Kings, 94 for the Bucks. The Bucks fall to 42 and 24. The Kings go up one game, 37 and 27 on the season. Giannis. Let's go to the real the person that came to work. Giannis had 34. He had 30 points, 4 assists, and I believe 13 rebounds. Beasley had 11 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. Damian Lillard had 10 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. Dame didn't have some good games. I think his best game actually came in the game that Giannis wasn't there when he hit that game winner.
Yeah.
But it don't seem like they both able to be the superstars that they were able to be when they both had their own team. It don't seem like they're able to bring that together yet. What you think is actually going on with the Bucks in Milwaukee right now?
I don't think it's with the way it's playing, with the way how they playing, man. I don't think it's blending, man. I don't think it's mixing. Me personally, I don't know what Dame is doing, man. I don't know what's going on, but he should have that ball in his hand. You know what I mean? It seemed like he got a problem with spotting up or even just getting to the rim, period. Like, we don't know what's going on. 10 points? You played 33 minutes and you gave us 10 points is all you gave us?
That's crazy. He played 33?
Yeah, 33 minutes. There's no reason that you should be just bringing in 10 points. It's embarrassing, man. The type of money that you're getting paid, ain't no way. I want some of my money back.
And what they gave up, man, they gave up Drew Holiday to get him.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
and Drew Holiday is balling in Boston right now to me. And you already know he really just known for he's well known for his defense. He definitely bringing that to the Celtics, and the Bucks missed that. Look, they gave up 129 last night. Drew Holiday would have worked.
Yeah, he would have. You know what I mean? I don't think Lopez ain't do nothing. He had 7 points. He played 26 minutes.
Yeah, man, that shit ridiculous.
What are we really doing here? What are we doing? You got you know, Giannis had his little highlights. You know, he dunked on Sabonis last night. You know, they bench scored 37. Man, the Bucks only had 5 points in the fourth quarter. way up to yes, all the way
That's
up
got
to
to be like
all the way up to
Oh, okay, go ahead. So they did score eventually again.
in the fourth quarter, all the way up to 5 minutes left on the clock.
They scored 5 points for the first part of the fourth quarter. It took up to the last 5 minutes for them to score again.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes, it's crazy and it's bad, man. I can't believe what I'm seeing here, man. It seemed like the Kings were just the problem. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what, man?
Get this shot going.
You know what I feel happened in DB? See, man, and I be having this conversation with my little bro when we be talking basketball. Bro, the old heads in the NBA have been caught up to by these youngsters, man. That's what's going on. The young NBA, yo, man, we could debate about the old school and the new school, man, but the new school is by far way better than the old school, bro. Yeah. I mean, last night, Sacramento, Sabonis, you know we've been talking about Sabonis. Damn near triple-double again, 22, 8, and 11. De'Aaron Fox, 29, 7, and 6. Malik Monk, 25, 4, and 5. Yo, man, that Sacramento Kings team, man, they have a three-headed monster that is a beast, bro. They do. If you put a couple of more pieces around them three guys, between them and the Nuggets, they probably the top two teams in the West. Sacramento, you know, with the with the OKC Thunder closely behind that with Chet, Shea, and Jalen. But actually over OKC, bro, I would take that Kings core, a Sabonis, Fox, and Monk over those other three guys, man. I just would. Them guys be balling.
I agree. I agree, man. You got then Barnes had 16. They bench scored 26 points. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So they still had a lot of help, man, and even on top of balling. Like I say, man, they blew them up. They blew them out, man. And there's no way, man, that the Bucks should have got beat like that, man. But
right.
You know, Sabonis having his way on the floor, man. You got Sabonis.
He is, man. He is. Him and Jokic and Luka, my lord, man.
Yeah. He's doing his thing, man. And Lopez couldn't stop him, man. I seen him. He dunked on Lopez last night, man. He was man. He
Sabonis,
did whatever he wanted to do.
Sabonis catch bodies regularly, bro. Yeah. He catch them all the time under that cup, man. I done seen him do it to a few people, man. And then he big flex. Hey, man, look. You remember, what was it, last year or the year before last when Draymond Green stepped on his chest? You know, all them, and it was the playoffs or something, and something happened. You know, Sabonis did some weeks when he fell on the ground. He grabbed Draymond's foot, and Draymond stomped on his chest. Man, dude be out there. He think he that dude. He really do. Yeah, and I, you know, we can't hear what they be saying, but you know, them guys be down there talking shit. Especially know the way he be busting cats. I bet you he be down there talking because he be flexing.
What you say? Mic him up and turn him on, huh? We
mic him up and turn him on. I want to hear that.
We need to hear everything, man.
NBA Uncut, baby.
yeah. All right, mic him up and turn him on, man. And then, even with man, Fox and Monk, man, they balling, man. They look like some crazy 3-level scores, man. Yeah. Them boys, it just they young boys, man, and it's hard to.
Fox and Monk, the new. Well, ain't nobody Steph, but they are a version of Steph and Clay. They like a new Steph and Clay. Fox and Monk.
That ball, man. They get to it's pretty much they doing what they want to do, man. And it's crazy, man. They shooting in your face, man.
Yeah, they throwing it in the ocean right now, boy.
Yeah, they throwing in the ocean. You know, during Fox, you know, he's so fast, man. Just to get down that flow, man, and then he taking off. Taking off, man. He glide, man. He had a couple nice dunks yesterday. He had
De'Aaron nice put a body on you too, boy. Yeah, De'Aaron will body you. I just seen Monk body a couple. All three of them guys, man. I'm telling you, Sacramento was a nice team, bro. Yeah, but in my opinion, they shouldn't be beating no Milwaukee Bucks team at full strength like that. Nobody's hurt, nobody's injured with the Bucks, no nothing. They just taking L's, man. It's like it's a mental thing going on.
And the way they playing, man, it's just not feasible enough, man. Like Giannis need to get in the paint and do something else. He got to do something different, man. He need.
He got to get back to his he got to get back to that dribble at the top of the key and just running down to that paint, man, and spin around and do them little moves that he used to doing. And he need to stop pulling up at the 3-point line.
Yeah. What we got? This what we got Dame for? What are you doing, man? What are we doing? Like, you not. I understand you trying to elevate your game and change it with the times that we're in right now.
Right.
But man, you need to practice them shots, man, more than what you doing practice. You need to even have your own practice.
Don't do that shit in no game, bro.
Yeah. Don't do that in no game, because this like that shit. Excuse my French. That throw off everything, man. It throw off everything that's going on with the players. Just think about it, man. You on the court, we on the court together, man. I can't shoot a 3, and I shoot a 3, knowing I can't shoot it. You gonna look at me crazy? Like, what are you doing?
Right, man. It don't even be looking good. Even when his threes go in, it still didn't look good. It don't look good.
Yeah.
Because his shot's so funny looking, man, and just so unnatural looking.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, they need to allow Dame to do what he gonna do, man, if he's gonna do it, man. I don't know if Dame, I don't know what's his problem. He hit and miss right now. You just never know. You know, he balled out when they was playing with the Lakers. You know, he did his thing. You know, but it wasn't enough then either. But still, he really just ain't produced nothing this game, and it kind of threw me off and upset me, man, because you come to see a good game. You come to see them do what they do. These is big names we talking about, man.
That's right.
And if you just not stepping up, then I think we need to just rethink this thing over, man. We need to find out
we need to rethink it.
Yeah.
Damn, cuz you ready to get rid of him, huh?
I gotta go, man.
I feel you. Well, last night I did reference to Memphis Grizzlies and Washington Wizards game. The Grizzlies won 109-97 behind Jemison, Jackson. You know, they still got Desmond Bane. They still got Williams. They got a good team over there in Memphis. My question for you about the Memphis Grizzlies, DB, do you think, you know, because they can win games with the stars that they got right now, even with Ja out, do you think that they should consider shopping Ja Morant and adding some good pieces to Jaren Jackson? And because in my opinion, they have a good core. I don't know if Jaren Jackson or Desmond Bane is a superstar, but I don't necessarily think in the NBA now you just need a super duper star to win. The role players sometimes can be so good and serviceable, like a Bane or like a Desmond Jackson. So in your opinion, do you think Memphis should consider shopping Ja Morant?
That's a good question, man. In order for them to have the potential and be what they need to be, they probably do need to make some adjustments, man. But whatever.
And I ain't saying from a talent perspective, because we both know Ja got the talent. I'm just like, let's just keep it real, bro. If a nigga's a problem, he's a problem. You know, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I mean, should they just go and be over it? Be like, man, we still got a decent core. Do we want to wait for this guy to grow up, or let's just get rid of him and get some key pieces?
I don't think it's worth, me personally. I don't think it's worth.
I mean, I feel you.
Grow up, honestly. Like I say, I ain't taking that away from his game. He do got a good game on him, man. At the same time, man, Ja, I kind of don't like the way he play a little bit also, man, because he another one. He that holds that ball, man. He holds the ball steady, letting it rotate and touch everybody's hands, man. He dishes at the last minute. You know what I mean? It just don't work, man. It just don't. How he holds the ball, it just don't work for them. You know what I mean? I understand he gonna do his thing and stuff like that, but Ja is so predictable, man. He don't have no type of other qualities to complement his game. You know what I mean? Like,
other than that driving, dunking in the paint game that he got.
Yeah, like that's we kind of behind, Ja. Like we need to do something different, man. You go get in the gym with Giannis, man. Like, you behind, man.
And if Ja could develop like a 3-pointer, he'd be the best player in the league, easy.
If Ja can develop a 3-pointer, he would most definitely be a wrecking threat.
Right.
He would. You know what I mean? Like, it just with him, man, just drive. Like I said, he's predictable. He drives to the hoop. All you gotta do is clog the paint. We clog the paint. You not getting nothing, Ja.
Right.
You're
That's
not
true.
getting that, but an injury.
That's
the
how
only thing you're getting.
Right. That's how people defend him. That's what they do. They just get in front of him, dare him to shoot. Back up off of him. The Draymond Green defense, just fall back. Not that shit he did on Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown bust they ass when he tried to do that. Let Draymond have it, bro.
Yeah. He's like I said. He's predictable. Me personally, I think you could possibly send. I don't think there's no other good team you could really send him to where it would work without him understanding, man, that you need to pass that ball, man.
You talking about Ja, right?
Yeah. You can drive and do what you need to do, man. But you gotta understand, man. Timing is everything, man. It's the time to get that ball out there.
That's right.
And you know what I mean. You gotta get the assist, man. You gotta just rotate that ball, man. If you don't, your team gonna fall every time, man. And yeah, you putting up the high numbers, but how far are you going with that? So that's what I got with that.
I feel you, man. That's pretty much most of what was going on in the NBA last night. I don't know if I mentioned with the Knicks beating the Sixers. Knicks won 106. No Julius Randle. They didn't play with Randle last night. Jalen Brunson had 20 points, 9 assists, 4 rebounds. Josh Hart, I told you this yesterday. 20 points. He had a triple-double. 20 points, 10 assists, 19 rebounds. Bro, how does Josh Hart get 19 rebounds?
That's crazy.
That's crazy, man.
That is crazy.
A guard, not even a big guard, bro. He damn near got a dub. He got Andre Drummond like rebounds. Real talk. With OG Anunoby coming in with 14, DaVincio with 16. That's pretty much all of the NBA games for last night. The other thing I wanted to talk about today is from the NFL. And I saw, I believe it was a couple of days ago, that the running back, or the former running back from the New York Giants, what was his name? It's Saquon Barkley. He signed with the Philadelphia Eagles. He signed with the Eagles, like a pretty good contract with the Eagles. They had a running back void. But Philadelphia are the New York Giant rivals, so former Giant Tiki Barber didn't have a whole lot of nice things to say about Saquon Barkley signing the contract. And he actually went, I believe he was on a podcast or something like that, when he went on and he said that Saquon Barkley was dead to the New York Giant fan base. And I don't know, man. I just kind of feel like the comments was foul, because it's really just coming from the perspective of the man moving on with his career from a team. I mean, he doesn't own the New York Giants. What is his loyalty supposed to be to an organization beyond the fact that y'all ain't paying me no more? Y'all ain't trying to pay me what I'm worth. Why would I want to stay? You know what I'm saying? So, what do you think? I mean, how do you feel about Tiki Barber having those choice words to say about Saquon Barkley?
I think he a hater.
Definitely some hater shit. I felt the same way. That's kind of why I wanted to put it up. You know how we feel about people watching the pockets of other people. You know what I'm saying? Look like you're having a little bit of a struggle over there. But yeah. So I liked the fact that Saquon stood up for himself and came back and cracked back at Tiki Barber, because that's what you're supposed to do. I would have just been calling the nigga a hater. In my opinion, I don't even know what he feel like. I don't know what's so important to speak on a man's contract publicly. I don't know why that would be a thing out there in New York, other than the fact that maybe Tiki Barber is just doing that for some brownie points for the fan base. Maybe he still live up there, and maybe it's a reason that he feel like he need to say or stick up for the New York Giant fan base or something. What you think?
I mean, I agree with you. Maybe it's a clout thing.
Yeah, he probably clout chasing.
Maybe it's a clout thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, you can't control how a man get his money. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
But a man, he gonna do whatever he feel like he need to do. So
right, and as he should. As he should, man.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even be thinking. Tiki Barber would have been the last thing on my mind when I'm thinking about my contract. You know what I'm saying? I'd be over there to do what I'm doing. Tiki Barber, the New York Giant fan base, none of that, man. Ain't nobody in the room. They ain't with me shooting in the gym. You know what I'm saying, look, cuz?
That's right. I agree,
Yeah.
I agree, man. So he just, I mean, what was your
I think a
reason
lot
for
of
doing
times,
that?
I'm gonna tell you what I think it is. It's the numbers, cuz you know when they sign them contracts, they put them numbers out. Them older players, them former players, you know the salaries in these leagues keep going up and up and up. So by the time the former players get wind of, oh man, this guy this and I was better than him and all that, they be salty, bro. And that's what, like what you said, he a hater. It was just some hater stuff, bro. He saw this man get this bag, move on, see the value of him. He been hurt for a few seasons for real, and he still was able to check a bag like that. But that's because another team could see his potential, and bro just came out hating on him. That's all.
Yeah, I agree. The numbers is crazy.
Yeah, the numbers are crazy. All right, man. Well, I think that's us. That's it for us this morning, man. Thanks for tuning in again to Grindtime Sports Talk in the Morning, hosted by myself, Baldhead, my little cousin DB. We'll be back tomorrow. There are games tonight. We're going to be on it. We'll see you guys first thing in the morning, man. Peace.